Welcome back, Plug Nation. Today we got a very important NBA 2K news video, so whatever you gotta do, make sure that like button is blue, hit that subscribe button if you're new. You know I don't like to waste any time. Let's get straight into it. So NBA 2K21 Next Gen. This game is at a very low point. Not just because people don't have the game like I was saying for a while, but there is a lot of issues. Now, real quick, I want to say in these gameplays, my boy Six God, he was the first Elite 5 in the world. He shocked the world. He became the first Elite 5 and passed no truths. He's probably going to be the first legend. Just like I've said a million times before, I'm helping him hit legend. So I have to score within 3 seconds to get him an assist. I have to run and fade. I like to ISO, but while I'm helping him hit legend, I have to just run and fade, run and fade. So this gameplay is just me running and fading, but it's a news video, so you guys don't even care about that. I'm just saying though, I have to run and fade. I have to score very fast so he can get as much teammate grade as possible and also get the games done as fast as possible so he can get into the next game, just so you guys know. But anyway, you see he's got the mascots. He hit Elite 5 and he's only got 1 bar left. But just like the level that we're talking about right now, it's the biggest controversy in 2K at the moment. PowerDF said this next patch needs to have a fix for double level on builds. We shouldn't have to constantly make new builds to get a reward we are already supposed to be getting. So just like it's been happening in the last few weeks, people are not getting double level in some events. People are not getting them on certain builds. You have to make new builds. People are having to spend BC in order to get double level on builds. They're having to spend money to try and level up to get the same rewards as they have in 2K21 current gen, 2K20, and 2K19, but they're still grinding it and they're still not getting double level. So they have to go through other measures to get it. Even during double level events when you're supposed to be getting it, you're not. It's a huge problem right now going throughout the community and people are very upset. Speaking of very upset though, Tyceno is no longer the mayor. You guys remember he gave up his mayor power and gave it to Mo Buckets. Well, when he went on stream the other day to do a wager, he didn't have a logo at all anymore. Not only did he not have his mayor logo, which is fine, but he didn't even have a 2K logo. D-Nell said Tyceno logo gone too. Every content creator that spoke out doesn't have one, and that's not true. Y'all know, even right now I'm talking bad about 2K, but the only logical thing I could think of is Tyceno is no longer the mayor, so he doesn't have a mayor logo, and 2K just hasn't had a logo day yet to give people logos anymore. And they haven't done that in a while, but that is where 2K messed up, because a lot of people were talking trash about 2K and, you know, making these assumptions when they should have just gave him the logo right as soon as they took off the mayor logo. And because they didn't do that, now they're getting a lot of backlash for it. Anyway, RONNIE2K tweeted at Tyceno and he said, "We'll sort out your logo. Forget to after the end of the mayor term, my bad." And Aiden said, "Check your DMs when you have a chance, man. I've been DMing you, only trying to help you. If you guys literally just remaster 16 or 17 with new rewards, I swear to God, this game can be the best it's ever been, ever. Hit me up when you're ready to talk. That hashtag was for awareness. I never meant to do damage." So if you guys didn't remember, Aiden lost his logo for making the 2K Fun Again hashtag. He literally lost it because of that. And as you see, Ronnie said, "Oh, I just forgot." Like, that's not what you should do. Tyceno went live to thousands of viewers. A bunch of 2K YouTubers were talking about, oh, he got his logo taken away because he talked about the game. Now, we don't know for sure yet. I could be wrong that 2K just hasn't had a logo day yet. And I told you at the same time, they should have just gave him a logo without the logo day. But we'll see when the next logo day comes around if 2K actually is not giving him a logo back because he spoke out about the game. You guys let me know in the comment section how you feel or what you think about that. Back to the problems though, because 2K has a lot. GV said, "I spend more time in my streams trying to get in the same lobbies my teammates than I do playing the game. Constant error codes, game crashes, file corrupted, and spawning in the ocean in the event center. Takes 30 minutes for my whole team to get in the same city." There is still so many issues, and these have been going on since the game came out. So to be honest, I really don't even think 2K can fix it, or they don't care. It's either one, because we've been talking about this video after video and they still have done nothing about the crashes, the error codes, every single problem that's really interrupting being able to even play the game. Anyway, your boy Tonio said, "No cap. I like the fact that 2K is bad and all these content creators quitting. I've been going crazy, taking all day fans." Dignify posted on Twitter. He said, "I hope everyone keeps quitting 2K on YouTube. I appreciate it." So if you go and look at their numbers on like Social Blade or whatever, people that are still grinding this game are actually not doing as bad as you would think. And to be honest, like he said, probably taking fans from other people because they're not posting it anymore. They're not posting as much. So there's still room for you to grow and grind in this 2K community, but that's up to you. Do you want to do that, or do you want to be in another community? Because I see a lot of people that only play, they say, oh, I'm not grinding this game because it's bad. But every year they say that. So it's like, guys, if you have that mindset, just go to another community. You know what I'm saying? Go grind something else out that you enjoy doing. That way you're happy in your grind instead of having to play 2K or trying to get past what's wrong. But speaking about what's wrong, though, for those of you that haven't seen what spawning in the middle of the ocean is, Davis posted this on Twitter. He said, this what I be talking about. And Duke replied and said, my boy over at LMAO. Like, you literally join someone's session and you spawn in the middle of the event center in the middle of the ocean. Like, there's nothing you can do. You have to close your game. If you try to join someone else, you get another file corrupted. You go to get on your player, it disappears. You have to quit your app for it to even come back. So it's just like a whole gigantic process. But speaking of things that need to be fixed, 2K is going, or we're saying, hey, there's a lot of issues with the game, we need these fixed week after week, like these errors, they've been in the game, and 2K's out here just making current gen look nice. Like, look at this. He said, I hate to be that guy, but current gen looks cool AF. Like, yo, they did more to current gen 2K than they did to the next gen game. I'm so confused right now what 2K is doing, but the only logical thing I can think of from a business standpoint is that there's way more people on that game because way more people have the console, and they're going to pertain to the audience that has the most viewers, which is, again, going to make them the most money. So I don't know, man, but I seen that and I was like, there's just no way that 2K is updating current gen and they're not updating our game. Back to the level issue, statistics said this is terrible, bro. I get 0.6 with a 90 scoring machine and I get 1.2 with my 93 overall point guard, both with A+ and 0.6 with my 99. So just like I've been telling you guys, if you're over 95 overall, for some reason, you're still getting way less level for being on a higher overall build. 2K is penalizing a lot of people for being on a grinded out build. What in 2K? Please make it make sense. Someone please explain to me how that's even possible. Same teammate grade, same stats, everything, you get less level. But Luck DF posted on Twitter, he said, why does old gen NBA 2K get a patch? Because they got a patch, by the way, but next gen doesn't get a patch. Next gen is going to die because we reach out and send feedback and get no fix. Fix level glitching, fix opposite player card glitch, fix file corruption, and much more. We need huge gameplay fixes, and he added some people. Fix levels, spawning in the ocean, file corrupted, dashboards, 95 overall, no level, double level, not working, invisible my player glitch, meter going on, Zion screen, error codes, event center error codes, beats 1v1 court. You guys seen that the other day in the video where you don't even score on the basket. It's like on the side of the court. It's really glitchy. Fix gameplay. Fix no pro-am level when players quit. These are issues that have been in the game since the very beginning, and they're not even being touched, but current gen is getting patches. Like, look, I don't care. 2K can give to current gen all the patches in the world, guys. Because I don't play on the game anymore, it doesn't mean I'm hating on it. I'm just saying we should be getting fixes too. You know what I'm saying? People on this game that spent their hard-earned money should also be getting fixes. Meanwhile, the speed boost glitch is still in current gen. There's still a lot of issues with that game too. And it's like, dang, 2K, what is going on right now? Literally, what is happening? Both games have these major issues. I mean, like I was just saying, speed boost glitch is still in current gen. A huge problem, gigantic issue, and it hasn't even been addressed one time this entire year. Rod, who I believe is in third place for the legend race, he said didn't even get 0.1 GG because my build's capped. So these dudes that are literally sitting there with notepads out, they're monitoring how much level they get a game, or for sure telling us that a lot of people, including them, not everyone by the way, but a lot of people are not getting as much level for being over a 95. Like, what does that even mean, 2K? And it hasn't been addressed one time this whole year. Chico said this on Twitter. I know next gen is hella dry right now, but so was 2K20 until everyone started doing wagers. Will wagers save this game? Anyway, I'm bored, so looking for threes wagers. So I do believe if people started doing wagers, obviously, you know, the game would be pulling more viewers, but it's got a lot of issues right now. So many that have to be addressed, and they're just not right now. They're just not. Power said, I've been in this community for a while. The current 2K is always the worst 2K, and they always miss the last 2K, which was the best 2K. The only thing consistent about people's opinions is hating on what is currently out. They didn't even like their favorite games when it was out. So comment down below what you think is the best NBA 2K of all time. But this one is definitely not. Now, remember at the beginning of the year, I said if we got new rewards and all the problems were fixed, this could fight for one of, yes, one of, not the, but one of the best 2Ks of all time. And it just didn't happen. We didn't get new rewards, even though Duke Dennis was on their neck about it. A lot of people have been speaking about it. And to this day, we still have error codes, the level problem, like so many issues that you guys seen earlier that just aren't getting fixed. So it just can't be the best 2K ever. It can't even be a great 2K right now because of what's going on. Luck DF posted on Twitter and he said, I hate having to make a new player for level in 2K21. Not only does it slow down content for us creators, but it wastes our BC and wastes our time that we can be using on our main build. I'm sick and tired of having to make 2 new builds per 2 times level events. Why is next gen like this? So as you guys see, people like content creators and people that are trying to hit legend that are occurring these issues, they're spending a lot of money. Lots of money on BC to level up their players so they can get level because of this issue. It's crazy. The 2K community should not be having to do this. And in the last video, you guys remember me saying that I think 2K might be doing this on purpose because they're making a lot of money out of it. You know what I'm saying? This game might not be making a lot of money compared to what they thought, and they're coming up with some way like this to do it, and it seems to be working. Dignify said, confused how people prefer playing current gen over next gen. I'd rather guard 6'7" demigods all day than play a game where only play shots are good. And to be honest, I agree with that. I do still like 2K21 next gen more than current gen, even though all these issues are in the game, because the only build on current gen is the play shot. If you use any other build, you're at such a huge disadvantage. Now, this year, the 6'7" demigods are the build to use, you know what I'm saying? But you can still use, like in yesterday in my build videos, you can still use all those builds and still win just fine. But you're at a gigantic disadvantage if you're not a play shot on current gen, and then the speed boost glitch and all that. T.O. responded to that and he said, bro, what? And Dignify said, Zins, post scores, play shots, only build that can do anything, just a boring game. Like post scores, they got the aiming in there, the Zins. There's no Zins on next gen yet, by the way, just so you guys know. 2K took out vibration, which is the way people were doing that, and I'm still shooting 70% from 3. Yes, sir. So you guys know I was not using that on current gen because I shot like 72% on current gen. So if I got around the same percentage, you know that I wasn't cheating. A lot of people had like 85, 90 on current gen. You know what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what they was doing on there. But that game is just full of issues. Hopefully the Zins and all that don't come to next gen where people just green every shot by tapping the button. But check out this meme right here. I'm not agent, but I'm a random. I'm a random too. Let's buy Zin and go say we're comp stage players. Like that's a lot. You know, current gen is just filled with those modded controllers. Solo DF said on Twitter, how does the 2 times level still not work 2 months into the game? 2 months, ladies and gentlemen. So as of right now, there's only 2 people in the entire world that have the mascots that are Elite 5. So there's only 2 people left to be the first legend on NBA 2K21 next gen in the entire world. Not current gen, but next gen. My boy 6God, who you can follow on Twitter, that was the first Elite 5. He shocked the world because everyone thought No Truths was in front of him because he was, but my boy 6God, he caught up. And then No Truths right here. These guys are the 2 last candidates to be the first legend on NBA 2K21. They stream on Twitch also. You guys can see in 6God's name right there where to find him, 6God2K on Twitch. And these dudes right here are playing insanely. I don't have the tweet, but he said he was up, No Truths, for 65 hours. And then he passed out around 80 hours straight of playing. Now, we don't have cameras inside the man's house, but I know that 6God, because I play with him a lot, is playing around 22 to 23 hours a day on average. These dudes are barely sleeping, literally risking it all to become the first legend on NBA 2K21. Now, you guys might be thinking, and I say this all the time, the community's perspective is, oh, why would you do that? This guy doesn't shower. It gives you a career. These dudes are making a lot of money while they're streaming, and the first legend is going to make thousands of dollars the day that he hits first legend because he's going to have like 10,000, 20,000 viewers in his chat. He's going to gain a bunch of followers. He's going to get a lot of subscriptions, donations. So these dudes are not doing it for no reason. They are really putting it all on the line and battling in this last bar to see who's going to become the first legend on NBA 2K21 next gen. But this game has so many issues, y'all. You've seen me talk about it in this video and previous videos all the time. So I want you guys to make sure you're hearing this. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're hearing this for when I do compliment 2K, because when it does happen, people are like, oh, Badge, you're selling out. You have a logo. You're doing this. No, this whole video was pretty much talking trash about the game. You know what I'm saying? Saying things that need to get fixed that aren't getting fixed. So when I say something and someone's like, oh, you're doing this because you want to keep your logo, bro, come on now. 2K doesn't message me and say, hey, you got to say this in your video or you're going to lose your logo, mister. No, that doesn't happen. But Tyceno definitely should have got his logo as soon as he wasn't mayor anymore. 2K messed up really bad. The game has so many issues. People aren't getting double level. They're having to make new builds, error codes, dashboards. It's almost impossible to go on past like a 10-win streak without getting error coded. And by the way, that gives you a loss on your record, which is very demotivating. If you have skill boost on, it takes off your skill boost, your Gatorade. So you're losing Gatorade, skill boost, whatever you bought on that. And it's just a whole complete garbage right now. Like, they gotta fix all this, bro. They have to. I don't know if they will or not. It's been a while since we've got a patch or even heard an update on a patch coming out. So guys, let me know how you feel about everything in the comment section down below. It's your boy Badge Plug. You've been plugged in. Type in Plug Nation if you guys have made it this far, and I'm out. Peace.